لك سر عند الله بينك أنت وبين الله؟ هل لك صدقات تخفى لا يعلمها إلا الله؟ هل لك سر عند الله بينك أنت وبين الله؟ هل لك صدقات تخفى؟
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد رسول الله. Many students come to learn, for example, come to Darul Quran to learn Quran, Hadith, to study their religious knowledge, but few of them are successful at the end. Many of them quit without finishing, for example, finishing memorizing the Quran, without finishing studying the books of Hadith and so on and so forth. They quit. And I can tell from the very beginning if the person is going to be successful or not. Success has signs that appear from the very beginning. So when I see a student, when I look at a student, when I see determination, I say to myself, inshallah, this student will be successful. When I see happiness, I say to myself, no, this student maybe will not succeed in acquiring knowledge. Also, when a student doesn't talk, he focuses on memorizing, reading, and he follows a system in his study. For example, he doesn't jump from this book to that book, then from that book to the other book. No, he takes a book, read it cover to cover, then move to another one. He is systematic. I say to myself, inshallah, this student will continue learning and will be successful in getting the knowledge. But when you see a student surrounding himself by many books and reading from this, from that, and he claims that he is making researches and he is studying this issue of fiqh or that issue of ikhtilaf, it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Also, successful people don't argue much. They focus on their work. Unsuccessful people, you see them engaged in debates, arguing about this, about that subject. So arguing, debating is not a good sign. Also, when you see someone respecting the people who are more knowledgeable than him, he is admiring the people who are more knowledgeable than him, even if it is, let's say, he knows the half of the Quran and someone knows 2/3 of the Quran. You see him admiring this person because he is more knowledgeable than him. It is a good sign. But when you see someone despising for example, the local shuyukh Oh, this one, yes, this one, he only knows the Quran. This one, he only knows the Quran, only the Quran. This one, are you going to compare him with Ibn Uthaymeen? So he is despising the people who are knowledgeable than him. He is despising the local teachers. It's a good sign. Maybe he will never, he thinks that it is easy to reach the level of those teachers and then to go beyond and to become more knowledgeable than them. But if he doesn't respect them, if he doesn't recognize their virtue and so on and so forth, maybe he will never be able to reach their level. And I've seen this times and times. When someone is more knowledgeable than you, even if it is by one hadith or one surah of the Quran, show him respect and be happy for him and ask God to help both of you. So maybe I'll stop here, maybe. So I advise anyone who wants to become knowledgeable to make a lot of dua, to be patient, to focus on important things like memorizing Quran, reading and understanding hadith, then from rahmatouLLAH, also fiqh, it helps to understand hadith. Studying the Arabic language, it helps in understanding Quran and hadith. These are the most important areas of knowledge. Then it comes, if someone wants to become specialized in studying hadith, for him it is good to study, for example, mustalahul hadith and so on and so forth, all the sciences that are needed for this. And if someone wants to become specialized in giving fatwa, then maybe he will have to study like al-qawaid al-fiqhiyya, usul al-fiqh, and other things, other fields of knowledge that will help him achieve what he desires or what he wants. But what is important for all is memorizing Quran, reading hadith, and add to this fiqh and the Arabic language. May God help us all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.